What's good with y'all niggas? It's your boy KDG Kingston in the building. Today, we're gonna see what we can do with Sw2. I'm telling y'all, we can do so many things with this game. Should be getting boring. You gotta spice things up. Alright, let's talk about Sw2 right now compared to Sw2 later. Alright, now let's do stage 3. Let's lower this shit. Alright, let's talk about Sw2. So, Sw2 back then was just a bunch of us Android noobs that didn't know shit, that just had gold armors and gold weapons. The only exception is the Uranus. No, that's not a joke, so you can shut up. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. Well, that's the only weapon that actually had mithril. A lot of mithril. The most mithril. But we could still afford that shit. And basically, it was a good time to play 2016-17 era. I'd say it's the best time to play there. Literally, it's actually kind of fun. People actually start learning more about the game. PvP and PvE. What's good, my fellow noob? What's good, bro? And everyone is just adapting as a player. Well, people would probably get jealous of other people having like freaking mithril armor and shit. I mean, shit. I was jealous too, but I had to use what I had. But I still killed some pro players with that shit. Because I was a bot. A bot. Technically, yeah, I was. Oh no. You good, bro? You need some first aid. So back then, it was more fun to play than right now. The only problem was we were all just noobs. Some people actually knew how to play, but would never survive in this era. This era, you got hackers. This era, you got people who do shit crack damage. This era, people are getting smarter about their voids. Because back then, I don't think many people use Flappy. Only a few people. Now, almost everybody uses it. Or at least uses immunity with something. But yeah, people start adapting. People start getting better, understanding the game and stuff. But I think 2018 was when it all started. 2018 was the first sighting I saw of a hacker. That was the first time I've ever seen a PvP hacker. And I'm telling you, that dude was crazy. I don't remember his name, but he went from P4 to P7 in just a few hours. P2 to P7. Mind you, P2 to P7 in that type of era. In that type of era, hacking slowly started to progress. The first sightings was a Harrier, person who used Harrier and just twilighted more than once, more than twice, I mean. Because if it's twice, then that must be the Coruscant armor. This shit I got on. But yeah, that was the first sightings of a hacker. And you know what I'm saying? I was like, what the fuck? How's that nigga doing all that damage? How's that nigga running at full speed? Did the nigga got freaking flash powers or some shit? Did this nigga taking some kind of drug or something? Cause believe me, hacking is a big drug. It's a huge drug of Sw2 right now. In the 2018-19 era, 2017, 18 era is slowly progressed. Slowly. Only saw like a few. Only saw two hackers. When what I saw, I don't know what y'all saw, but I saw them. They were hacking and shit. I was like, what the hell? My nigga, how you doing this much shit crack damage? How you running at full speed? And how did you level up this fast? It takes me like a whole 3 weeks to get to freaking prestige, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they call it, bro. But you know what I mean? And whoo. After that 2018-19 era, everything started to go downhill. Everything is going downhill. 2017-18 era, slowly progressing. 2018-19 era, it's getting shitty. It's getting terrible. Slowly, but surely, people are starting to quit the game. And fastly and morally, hackers are starting to become more relevant in PvP. I mean, I don't have a hating towards hacking. It's just how you use it what makes it bad. Like, if you use it for like voids and shit, I mean that is an advantage. But if you know how to play and use it, I don't think that's bad. Just play with people that are at your type of level, and I think you'll be good. You'll be straight. But some people just hate hacking completely. People like I don't know many people, but people, people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, 2019-20 era. Boy, I tell you, this game started to slowly die. Very slowly die. After many cases of hacker in PvP, most pro players, most legendary pro players started to play the game rarely. Probably like once a week, twice a week. They're barely playing because they don't got time to just be fighting a hacker, which I get. That shit is aggravating. It's annoying, and it can cause other people to hack, and it's gonna make shit worse. Just make PvP worse. But I know some of y'all in the comments gonna be like, "Okay, did you Kunster? But some hackers are not bad. They just better than you." Alright, motherfucker. I'm just telling my opinion of what I seen. I don't know what you've seen, but this is what I seen. And I'm saying this game did get worse as it progressed from 2016 throughout 2020. From the remainder of those 4 years, it's been a good 2 years that this game has been popping. While I was playing. I don't know about y'all. Some of y'all probably been playing since like fucking 2011, 2012. Who knows? We got some OGs. But yeah, that's from how far I can remember about StarCraft 2. Because I only started playing in the 2016-2017 era. Back when the game was booming. When the game was popping. Everybody was having fun. The pro players had their section of how good they are. The average players who have gold armors, not mithril armors, unless they freaking grinded to get their shit. That's the only way. Which could take about a good few weeks or a few months to save up. But it's fine unless if you're a grinder. But we were grinders back then. If you didn't have the mithril to get the mithril weapons, mithril armors, then basically you were just dead meat to the pro players. Literally, you were dead meat to the pro players. They're gonna feed off of your weakness and you'll be scarred for life. But you gotta push through it as a bot, as a robot. You have to push through it as a bot. And that's what we did. And us Android players became a little bit better. But we started abusing hacking. I mean, I don't see hacking as something bad. It's just how you use it. It might be an advantage to other players. Some players don't get that advantage, which I didn't a few years ago. But what makes the game fun is pushing each other to their limits. Whenever you're at the same level as someone else, instead of just hacking and not giving a fuck. I mean, I can get why hackers can't stop hacking. It's a drug. It's like nicotine. When you get it, you can't stop. For example, niggas like Maro, them niggas. Back in the summer era of 2020, right now, in the summer era, that was the most hacks, the most PvP hacks. Every match, there is a 90% chance of a hacker joining. Every single match. In the FFA, capture the flag, there's always some case of hacker, PvP hacker. The worst was when Don. I can say he's an OP hacker. But if he didn't hack, I think he'd still be a pro player. I'd say he's a good player, hacking or not hacking. He's a good player. But yeah, those are my thoughts about Sw2 back then and Sw2 now. So yeah. Subscribe, bro. If you haven't subscribed, just subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, man. Subscribe. 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 Peace out, bro.